Across Europe, chronic diseases are rising fast. Many are preventable. Yet, the pressure on our healthcare system keeps growing.
Nutrition is super important for the prevention of chronic diseases, and we need all different disciplines to achieve that.
The Gerrit Grijns Fund at University Fund Wageningen supports pioneering research in nutrition and health. The fund proudly bears the name of Wageningen professor Gerrit Grijns, who, more than a century ago, helped discover vitamin B.
Our great-grandfather's main discovery was in Indonesia, where he used to work as a researcher. Both my brother and I were born in Indonesia. Our father was a researcher as well in Indonesia. And I happened to be ambassador to Indonesia for 5 years. But you also see that now Indonesia is one of the fastest growing countries in terms of obesitas and diabetes. So there's more and more demand for healthy food, which poses great challenges for scientists and government, but also creates opportunities, business opportunities, because there will be a huge demand for healthy food. And that's where the Gerrit Grijns Fund can come in the search for combining interdisciplinary research on food, nutrition and health.
So about 20% of the global disease burden is due to inappropriate nutrition, unhealthy diets. And we really need to do something there because that's beneficial for the whole global population. But to know and understand more about what's happening in the human body, we need this detailed information from the nutritionist, the physiologist, but also the food scientist, but also the behavioral scientist, because we relate to the food environment in a specific way. So without this collaboration of all these various disciplines, the breakthroughs are not going to happen, and we really need these breakthroughs.
We wanted the fund attached to the University of Wageningen because it's a preeminent research institute in the area of food sciences. The fund would benefit from the presence of world-class scientists in the field and also global access that the university offers to important projects and institutions in the world. And we think that the fund would be excellently placed for that reason.
One example of a groundbreaking research project on nutrition and health is the Wageningen Student Cohort, an interdisciplinary study into the lives of Wageningen students.
We started this because this phase between, let's say, early childhood and let's say adulthood is rarely studied so far, but it's a crucial time period in the life course. And we do this now in a pilot in Wageningen. We did also a small study in Indonesia, and this is just a small step. We need much more to fulfill the needs for society and to improve global health. So we need flexible funding for that. That is a given. And so far we had just a little, and we need much more. Actually, we need millions.
The discoveries of Gerrit Grijns changed the lives of millions. Through perseverance and out-of-the-box thinking, curiosity, he became a pioneer of nutritional science.
That is also the legacy that we want to support with this fund.
With additional funding, we would be able to share the knowledge we accrue across the globe, so really important for dissemination as well. But also allowing students from abroad, for example from Indonesia, to come to Wageningen to study and to obtain a PhD degree, for example, through scholarships. So it's really worthwhile investing in this.
Join us in shaping the future of food, nutrition and health.
And your contribution will make a difference.